Fired? Have you recently lost your job with a major toy manufacturer? Tariffs got you down? You may be entitled to sharing your story on a major media streaming outlet. We want you to dish the dirt. Call Circle of Jerkz at 900-555-0979. We will exploit you for our personal gain. That number again is 900-555-0979. Circle of Jerkz. Every client gets a cookie.
Thanks to the training I received at the Circle of Jerkz, I finally have a job I love. They really are building stronger communities together.
Stop it. Get some help.
Woo! All right, it is Tuesday, 6:35-ish. Appreciate you guys waiting. I actually forgot to plug my computer into the Ethernet, so or the dial-up, whatever you kids are calling it these days. We are going to do, we're going to talk about the FANSTREAM. We have some predictions, we all do. We're going to throw out a couple pricing with what we predict, and maybe a name drop here or there that we think is going to, I don't know, show up. And then the horse. A lot of people messaged me about the horse today. So I'll bring the other dancers on and we'll address the thumbnail and some questions that you guys have. So let me do, I got to pull up the music. We'll pull in our first dancer. This dancer today, he worked tirelessly to help me out today. And actually, he did most of the slides, even though he gave it over to me and I still have to load them. So, the lovely, the sexy, glitter downstairs. We got ToyOptics. Man, you got that down, man. Where's the beef?
I got the beef.
I meant, where's the beach? The beach is that way.
That way.
Look at you in your polo.
Yeah,
all corporate like.
I got stuck at work. Everybody knows that I am in charge of the fries at Wendy's. So sometimes you got to get dressed for work. Thank you for your help today.
Yeah, of course.
You are appreciated, sir. I don't want to get too sappy before we get into it. So this guy always seems like he's like sappy. He's got a sweet heart. He's always got a precious smile. He went on for 72 hours last night. Let's bring to the stage Lawrence, a punk with stage. Oh, what you got there, Show?
Oh, these are these Game Changer crates that have my logo on it. A Punk with Toys. Look at, they open up. Look at that. They open up. They got little dividers in here that you can do all kinds of things with. And they say, I'm kind of a big deal. You probably can't see it because my camera's not kind of a big deal. But I will be talking more about these as we go through. And if somebody could drop a link to Brad Nam's Etsy, if you are interested, head on over there and enjoy it. Enjoy that. Support the Jerkz. I actually sold a Circle of Jerkz shirt too, so that is available on the store.
Yeah, and the store is still coming on this station or channel. Is it a station or a channel? It's a channel.
It's a channel. I don't know.
I got one quick question for you about the crates.
Sure.
My mom saw the crates.
Yes.
She loves them. Her teeth come out every night. Can she put her teeth in the crates?
You know what? There's a good possibility because not only do they open up, and obviously you can see they have different things like this, and you can have a weapons rack. These racks, like they'll come out, so there's probably more than enough room for some good old dentures in there. Okay. And then you can put this on the top, and you can guard them. We know there are some YouTubers that are missing teeth. Maybe you'll get a crate with their missing teeth. I mean, I don't know.
All right. Well, my mom had saw the crates, and she said, "Boy, I want to gum that Larry." And I'm assuming she means put the teeth in the crate.
There's a good chance, and I have to ask Spec. Does your shirt say what is that GI mold or is it G mold?
It could be either, right?
Okay. If it's AI, it's G mold, right?
If it's AI, it's G mold, but we'll go with GI mold.
Okay.
All right. Well, we do have another dancer backstage. Is he coming on stage? Like, I'm so confused. I thought he.
Hey, dancer backstage.
I hope
Pick your head yes or no.
If he's giving CPR, it'll be the best opening ever.
Oh, he's
Does that
giving
mean-
a middle
does that mean
finger.
no?
He's saying that we're number 2. Let's bring him on stage. Let's bring the lovely, the sexy, the lifesaver. 26.
Yeah, baby, get ready to bend over. Get ready to bend over, chat. It's over.
It is over, man.
I'd say you're too happy while you're putting that glove on, but I did see a smile on Spec's face.
Oh, I am. I'm ready to go right up.
It goes both ways, I guess.
I hate doing this on my phone. It sucks.
It
But I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated to the goodwill all
Tony
day,
Romo's-
every day.
It would
Tony
be
Romo's
amazing if
Goodwill
you had.
prostate exams.
I was gonna say it'd be amazing if you had some Nutella with you.
Ugh. Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow the Nutella comes out.
We should probably let people know what there's 60 people watching right now 65 people. We have a special missions tomorrow.
We do have a special mission. It would help if I brought up the slide. They're not loaded yet.
Or
So,
you had a thumbnail for it. There's that. Like,
Well, while Baldy's doing the slides, we'll go through the chat.
yeah, go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be on and off camera every now and then. I'm at work, so just letting you know.
Okay.
What is
Stanley Eberhard says, "What is Gucci versus Goodwill context? Have you
have you guys
reference
seen?
prepared?"
Quickly, have I mentioned my crates? Like, these are really awesome. It's a game changer. So you're gonna want to head on over to Random Dioramas Etsy store, and you can pick these up. There's all different types of configurations.
Is Punk on repeat?
He must be. We've got Mike Gold. All right. MCR Mazza. Punk looks like a 25th anniversary next to a classified.
He's all tiny.
Blitz. We got Jerkz beating horse meat.
We need Z's. Remember, it's
Mike
Jerkz
Goldstream.
with a Z.
Oh, that's right. Autocorrect got you there. We have Crusty Old Crow. He's just here to say headhunters and globulus. We will get to that part, sir. Hi, it's me. What's wrong with? Oh, he's watching some old Punk reruns. Same time toys. Have a great show. Thank you, sir. Joe Ara 42. I'm just here to bitch about the OG-13 being incomplete and whine about things only. We have a horse for you to beat, sir.
They're
Steve
coming.
Martin,
They're coming.
Gucci, my jerkles, everyone having a goodwill kind of day.
Fuck
Well,
yeah.
we will get to that at some
And
point.
I have these wonderful game changer crates. You got to really want to check them out. If you want to like them. There is rumor that at Goodwill there are some.
Stanley Everhart Jr. the Third. Is this Stanley again? Just
Yeah,
under
you-
another account.
Stanley, you got 2 accounts on this son of a bitch? What the hell you
No,
doing?
he's got 3. It's the
Holy-
third.
Oh my god.
All right. Dustin Blair. Hello, everybody. Hella Geek. Let's fucking go. And me as IG Destro. Thank you, Paul. Machine Man. Evening all. The Window Viper. What's up, Jerkz?
Look at Z.
Sean
Look at that.
Forrester. What up?
I'm laughing because we talked about that possible picture. Maybe for tomorrow night with the window viper.
Jamie Bonson. 108. I hope I pronounced that
Did
right. E-Biscuit. No. E-Worthy. Hi, Jerky Boys. Russell Cruz. What's up, guys? Callister, Cal Shave. Rendering. GI Jetman. What's up? This is Plastic Fantastic. What
We've
shake
got
jerk off?
69
Hello,
motherfuckers.
sir. Glad to see you again. Been a bit.
Jerk offs.
Tristan, greetings, everyone. Oh, did I get Machine Man already? I think I did. Repeat. GI Jetman, I think I got you too. Snow Wolf, is that a new name?
No.
No? Okay.
Hello, you
Hello,
asked
Snow
that
Wolf.
last time.
David R. Hello.
I never even saw these assholes before.
Keep firing, assholes. Stiff arm.
He's
Can I
just
just
real
say-
trouble. No, we saw that last time.
Every time I do that, when I play that, we've never seen these assholes before. If I have seen them, Matthew will fucking text me a screenshot that, yes, he's been in here like this many
You
times.
can't remember everything.
Hard to keep track.
Yeah, relax,
absolutely
Matt.
correct.
We've got Peter.
Yeah, relax.
Moline, lovely thumbnail. Can he pet that dog?
Moline.
We've got this asshole. We Starfighter. Is it a Jerkz Tuesday and Wednesday? Yes, sir. There will be a Jerkz tomorrow. Some special missions goodness to follow their April.
Anyone that has an issue with us doing a Wednesday show, you need to talk to the G.I. Joe classified team for putting it on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Rondo Toys. What kind of cookie? Oatmeal cream, sir. Extra cream.
Extra cream. Creamy.
We've got this asshole. We've got Alex Martinez. Hello, Circle of Jerks chat. We've
Hi,
got
guys.
Extra Creepy. What's up, doggies? We've got Shark Eyes. He better see some Larry Hama bashing. Yes.
No,
No, we're
it's untouchable.
We're gonna do some Larry Hama bashing.
He's untouchable. Leave him alone.
Wait, who is Larry Hama? Is he in
Oh
the-
my God.
He meant Larry Frontera bashing. That's what he meant.
Oh, okay. Leave Frontera alone as well.
Larry Hama wrote GoBots, right?
Yes.
I think yeah.
GoBots. I mean, they shoot blasters out of their fists, but
We got Lunchbox Killa. We got Rackar.
Wrecker.
Who else we got? Did I already do Same Time Toys?
yes, you
And,
do.
knowing,
I
and
did.
knowing is more than meets the eye.
We got Billy Boy's Toys. He's sorry he's late. He got roped into an argument on Instagram. That's always a good place to get roped into arguments.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's that asshole with the link to Baldy's Amazing Crates. Not Baldy's,
Baldy's.
Punk's Amazing Crates.
No, you got it right.
Baldy no more.
Oh,
Wow. Keep that hat on.
Debo DNA, what is up? How's it going, sir?
so,
Debo.
Moon River. That was to Tony putting on the glove. I'll bet money on that one.
oh yeah.
That's right. Bend over, baby.
We got Billy Butch. Evening, boys. First time here. Punk wouldn't stop pushing the stream last night. Well, hello, Billy Butch. Welcome to the shit show.
Hey,
Well,
Billy.
Tickle that prostate.
What is that?
Tickle that prostate all day.
Wait a second. If you're gonna say some shit like that, you got to be on screen, man.
And he just left. We got Indie Designs. What's up? Nutella time. We got Mamu Nestor, Matt. I'm going to call you Matt. Just kidding. Or
And I'm
him.
not worried about jack shit.
Son of the Crayon Slayer. How's it going? David Allen. Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey.
Evil Dookie. What's up, sir?
What's a
James
gay
Dukes?
horse? What's a gay horse eat?
Hey.
Hey.
James is going to wait for those crates to hit Ross.
Hey, RossCon comes every year.
We got Brian King. We got Frank Dumonu.
Doom on you.
Wreck Ship. Hello, Wreck Ship.
Sneaky bastard.
We got the Short Wizard. Are you related to Punk?
Hey, go back to Wreck Ship.
What?
Go
What do you
back
say,
to
that
Wreck
fucker?
Ship.
Oh,
You're
I gotta
upset.
find it. Hang on. This.
Oh
There.
boy.
He sent me a message. He sent me a message that somebody tore the horns off his crystal ball. And I guess it's based on we shared it, right? Or I shared it in my one of my videos. Not that I have many of them. But the guy fucking tried messing with his crystal ball, and I
There
guess
go-
it
there go-
didn't
There goes my partner. He's tired of my live stream.
Yes, Viper Island, who went to
He went
Timu to
He's
get
going
his,
inside.
he went to Timu to get his his crystal ball, and he talked about how the horns just came right off. Yet no one else seemed to have that problem.
Yeah, because it's a single molded piece of plastic, isn't it?
No, it's
No, you can pet. They're you know about pegging. They're they're pegged in the top. So if you warm them up, I mean, it's got to be hot.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be careful.
Like a warm
You can
cookie.
pull them right out.
Oh, warm.
I did not know that. Okay. Hi, it's me. Tony's patients must be so weirded out right now.
There ain't nobody back there, baby. We posted up.
Well, nobody
she's
now. They flatlined.
he's not showing the back, but he is telling us.
That was the comments. You got the slides?
Woo! I got slides, baby.
You got slides.
I got slides. I was trying to make this our wallpaper, but I cannot sync my iCloud at the moment. So
I'm still laughing at the dancing distro. It's so tiny on my phone.
So I had to do a double check, and I was wondering why you put Travis Moody in the thumbnail, and then I realized it was Baldy.
You can blame AI for that one.
Does it not look like Scalper
No, I
Moody?
didn't get that.
Travis Moody.
I didn't get that, but that's funny.
Look
I
at
didn't
it.
get that either, but now that you say
I'm on my phone, dude. It's so tiny.
I do notice that you cleaned up the image, which I thought you were just going to leave it because Tony originally had like 3 hands and Punk had this weird 6th finger. It was kind of creepy.
it was creepy. I'm sure we could load the original picture if you want to.
Nah.
So this week I did not get around to doing a channel member, or I don't have channel members, right?
No, you don't.
We just have our chat. I didn't get around to the chat members, but this came out sexy as fuck, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. God damn. I got a chub right now.
Everybody's asking me about, like, all right, so how the hell did they, he wears a mask. How does he have a beard? Listen, just go with it, man.
Yeah, just go with it.
Like,
so we need a new
weirdest
clip.
questions.
We need a new clip for when Tony's in the ambulance. Do you guys remember an Airplane where the girl is like, she's all hooked up to everything, and they start singing, and they knock everything off, and she's like, the girl's like struggling, she's dying. That's Tony when he's in the ambulance, right? He's laughing his ass off, and the person in the back is just dying.
Oh man, thank you, KJ.
it looks like Kratos playing his gold dust.
It does look like Kratos.
It does look like Kratos for sure. That was
Gold dust.
That was funny. I was just goofing around. I said, "Add my beard," and I took a picture of myself.
It came out great.
It did come out pretty good. See, this is
That's
when
a mean
AI,
looking.
I think, is fun when you use it like a filter. You know what I mean? For me, I think that's funny. All right, let's get into this was our thumbnail for the week. I'm gonna get rid of that dancing.
He's distracting. I like him.
I like him too, but it's driving me insane.
That's why I like it.
And I know I'm the one that put him there. I'm gonna move Punk to the top because he's better looking than me.
Oh, and I get the bottom. That's all right. I'll just put my logo back up.
You at the bottom? I put myself at the bottom.
Not Timu Destro, Goodwill Destro.
All right.
I'm at the very bottom.
Spec actually had a lot to do with that picture this week. And then everybody had a hand in the thumbnail with their predictions and stuff. So a little bit of a spoiler alert. But this was funny, man. I was laughing my ass off. Now, if you're new to the show, if you're new to the channel, we will take a lot of things that people have said to us and just have fun with it. Okay?
Sure.
There's been listen, the renders dropped last Wednesday, right? I think that it was Wednesday.
Yeah, it was after our show.
It was a surprise drop, and You know, people have told me, you know what? If you keep doing it and it's a week later, you're beating a dead horse. Well, guess what, motherfucker? We're beating this dead horse. We have not, as a group, had a chance to talk about these renders. So we're going to dive into it, see what the chat has to say, and then we'll go into our predictions.
I like how Little Punk is beating on his head.
I'm the only one balls to actually hit the horse, unlike you guys. You guys are just faking it. I'm the one that's going to have, what's that? A PETA called after me.
Yep. You're beating out him, you animal abuser, you.
No horses were hurt in the making of this thumbnail.
Get that glue, baby.
And just a reminder, tomorrow we've got Circle of Jerkz special missions. Now, normally, I think it was last summer, we did it during the month of June. And then we did it to celebrate the countdown of the Haslab. And now with this surprise drop tomorrow, we've had like no news on G.I. Joe other than random drops. We figured that we'll come back tomorrow. 10 o'clock seems like a good time for all of us. And hopefully you guys can all join us tomorrow and give us your thoughts, see what we got right for predictions, for pricing, and things like that. Was that good? That was good enough, right?
That was fantastic.
Great.
All right.
Great
Perfect.
speech.
So I got a question for you guys before we get into some stuff. Any Zelda fans here?
Me.
Not me. Not me.
So have you heard about this 40-year-old Easter egg that somebody just found in The Legend of Zelda?
Are those nunchucks?
Those are nunchucks. There's a hidden level. What is it? The first dungeon? I think it's in the first dungeon. There's a hidden level, and you have to time the bombs right, and it opens up a sewer, and there's these magical nunchucks. I will load the gameplay on Instagram tomorrow, and we'll go from there. But did you know about that, Spec?
Nope. No clue.
It's amazing what people are still finding 40 years later. It's just
This is strange because according to Matthew Matson, my moderator, ninjas are not real. So I don't know how they would have put nunchucks in here.
I guess it's ninjas are secret society. So by the time you see these secret nunchucks, it's already too late.
Or are they two toys strapped together by a rope?
Well, that's why I asked Spec if he'd seen this before.
I mean, not until you posted it the other day.
Yeah. All right. So
Shut up, Madsen.
That's not how you spell his name either.
Matson, Mazza. He put it like Michael. He put it like Michael Madsen.
I like it like that better.
Me too. Madsen, that's your fucking name now.
That's Matt Matson.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. I do assume that everybody knows what I'm talking about. And I'm going to assume it with the next picture here. Do you guys remember these things?
What the hell?
The Garfield phones from the 80s?
Oh,
it was
yeah.
Garfield
Big time.
laying down and the phone was in his back, right? Pull it
Yep.
up.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have a Darth Vader one.
Nice.
Well, we're talking about Garfield.
Same concept, asshole.
What a dick.
Well, this is a true story. You are welcome to Google this. There for 30 years in France, these Garfield randomly after storms, these Garfield phones would be washing up on this shore, on this beach, and people were trying to figure out what the hell it is. So they discovered it in 2019 that there's a shipping container stuck in this the container sank and it's stuck perfectly in this like cave that was getting air, and every time a storm would come through, the air would push out some phones, and it would wash up on the fucking beach. I just thought it was amazing. I guess I'm alone. You guys are just staring at me.
No, I think it's hilarious. I like Tristan cue the X-Files theme.
Yeah, that's crazy shit.
Like, you're in
Hey,
France, and it's Garfield washing up on a beach. It's just fucking weird.
And it could always happen on Monday.
Yeah, it had to be Monday, right?
So, Punk, Billy Butch is wondering if anyone can recommend someone selling 1/12 scale ammo crates for his G.I. Joe Classified series.
That is funny
What's
that
up?
you ask. I have these Game Changer, a Punk with Toys wooden crates made by Random Diorama. There's two different versions. As they open up, you can
The
either
red
shoot
nom.
weapons right there. Look, they do come out. Look at that, perfectly out like that. You can drop them right on the side, on top there. Or I would say order one of each. But you
We
also
lost
have
the
these
jerkle.
ones here with these little pins. They come out. You can slide them around, put little grenades, handguns, you put your rifles in there, all kinds of stuff. Head on over there to Random Diorama's Etsy store. Someone will post a link, and go support Random Diorama. He does a wonderful, wonderful job. And again, these are game changers. You don't even have to be a good photographer. This gets put in the back of your picture, and it just enhances it.
I'm just laughing because it's a little. There was Little Punk, and there's Garfield while you're selling that, which is funny. Spec, you're also a toy photographer. Can you talk us through what the hell we're looking at here and why it's so cool looking?
Sure.
Is
So
this
I had
McFarlane?
Yeah, that's McFarlane, right? McFarlane wishes. I had a very expensive delivery day last week, and this figure I had on pre-order for over 2 years, and this is the Mars Toys prank villain, which, as we can see, it's the Cesar Romero Joker from the 1966 Batman. And I mean, the head sculpts on it are just amazing, absolutely amazing. He even still has the mustache that he refused to shave off and did the grease paint over. So I haven't had a chance to do any kind of. What's up?
Do you have him near you right now or no?
I do not.
It isn't. I mean, your pictures. I don't know if we can't zoom in on this, but the face sculpt is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 different heads that come with this one, and they're all just super lifelike, really glassy eyes, and then more of the matte face. And then I hadn't had a chance to take any like real photos yet, so these are all just in my light box, just to like get some shots going.
It's pretty damn cool looking. And then I guess on the same day you got this bad boy.
Yep. And so I'm sure a lot of people got this one, the Marvel Legends MCU dog pool with Deadpool accessories. And it's just a fun figure. I mean, most of us probably have some version. Like I have the darker movie Deadpool, but this one just was worth it. A, the brighter colors, but B, why are you timeouting, Tony?
Got a call, guys. I'll see you later.
All right.
Later.
Good luck.
All right, bro.
Thank you for your service.
But like it comes with all the great accessories. So you got like the dead Wolverine claws, you got the gold-plated pistoleros, you have the baby knife, you have Dogpool, you get Hulk hands, you get what else does he come with? Punk.
Well, Punk, you got this too, right?
Yes, I did.
And what do you think of it so close to the Maximum Deadpool?
They are 2 totally different figures. I mean, they're not even in the same plane. There is a difference between the MCU Marvel Legends and what I call the proper Marvel Legends. The Maximum one he's thicker, he's bigger. He comes with a different set of accessories. The Hulk hands are actually really cool. What is really cool about this, if you take the hands and you pop it on Marvel Legends, you can act like it's growing, and he's got a tiny hand to make other appendages look bigger to him. I talked about that in my review too.
Yeah, well, I mean, both of you guys had fun with this, right? I haven't had a chance to open mine yet. I also got him for the accessories. Is he more like worth the price of admission due to the accessories, would you say?
Yeah, I think so.
Punk?
Yeah, because some of the stuff you can't use again, like having, a mace that is Wolverine's head is awesome.
Yeah.
Wolverine nunchucks and the fist hands and Dogpool itself. But I would say this: if I could only have one, I'd spend the extra money for the maximum Deadpool.
What about you, Spec? Would you agree with that?
I don't have maximum Deadpool. I would like to get him eventually if he ever goes on sale. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. The Wolverine skull with the spinal column, it's on a little ball heads and it can pop off, so you can just have the skull for whatever shots or background gack.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a fun figure. I wish it had does it have it doesn't have butterfly joints, or he does have.
Does. Yes, he does.
He does.
And they cross over, so you can put the swords together if you want. Like, he can hold them properly.
Okay, it's the ball joint. I wish he had ball jointed hips, but other than that,
no.
Jason Thex. Jason Thex says that Maximum Deadpool is comics, though. Didn't you guys just fucking cover that?
Leave Jason alone.
Jason sounds like he's more Goodwill than Gucci.
Can the claws go on other figures? I don't think so, because they're the hands with the pegs built in.
Yeah, the hands are already on it, and the hands are going to be smaller. You could use it on other MCU figures, but I don't think with the proper Marvel Legends. And because it wraps around, so for Maximum Deadpool, he has gauntlets around it, so you can't put it on there.
Okay.
But they pop off nice and easy. I was worried that tugging on it, you were going to break it off, and not at all.
Do you have that fear a lot?
Sometimes. Depends on how hard I'm tugging.
Well, I brought this comment up here. Shark_ES. He says that the figure itself feels inferior to the maximum offering. So I think it's supporting kind of what we're saying, where you're buying pretty much the accessory pack with this.
I would agree. I mean, I haven't messed with the Maximum Deadpool, but I assume under the Maximum banner and what that's meant with the other couple figures, that one has much better articulation.
And it should, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it actually probably does have more accessories. And for the most part, everything, again, the Maximum Deadpool feels sturdier.
All right. Well, I was just curious. I haven't opened mine yet. I think most people would agree they're going to get this with the really for the accessories. And you guys kind of covered that. The articulation is okay, right? It's like MCU okay.
It's MCU okay. It's a little better because I think a lot of the MCU figures don't have butterfly joints.
I think it's better than a lot of the MCU figures, to be honest. It's not bad, but I will say this: with them being smaller, it means they have smaller feet, so they don't stand nearly as easy.
Okay.
And so before anyone says, before anyone says they put Dogpool in this just so we could buy it, yes, yeah, exactly. That's exactly why.
It's a marketing move.
And they knew that when they called it Dogpool.
Yes.
Parentheticals with Deadpool. They knew exactly what they were selling.
Yeah, it technically is Dogpool that comes with a Deadpool.
Why does he come with Hulk hands? Well, G.I. Jetman, if you haven't watched this little independent film that was called Deadpool versus Wolverine, I highly recommend it. And that will tell you all you need to know, I think, in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, but that was only played. That's the thing, Spec. Not everybody saw that. That was only played in those Gucci theaters where you had to pay X amount to say it. Not everybody saw that.
But doesn't that also go back to an Easter egg from he was in that video game where he's a background character that kind of comes to life?
Yeah, Free Guy.
And then he gets the Hulk hands.
Yes.
Doesn't he? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I don't remember. Yeah.
I was thinking more along the lines of Step Brothers when they got the whole cans. But which one is it about smasturbating? Is that
Deadpool versus Wolverine
Yes.
in the opening scene?
Yeah, it's freaking hysterical. So wait, hold on. You just got a free Marvel Maximum Next Series figure. Do you want to talk about it? You got Maximum Blade.
Yeah, this is another third party. This is Sawtooth Toys. So I think this is Sawtooth Toys 1/12 Vampire Hunter, or as we all know, MCU Blade. This actually hit the same day because I bought them both from 5K. So this hit the same day as the Cesar Romero Joker. And I was kind of on the fence about if I was going to keep this one or just immediately try and sell it. Did I really want it? Did I really need it? I'd looked at some reviews, but I opened it up, and I mean, it looks much nicer in hand. I think the light box did a nice job showing the texture of the coat and the pants, because in a lot of other reviews, it kind of looks kind of gross and cheap. All the weapons, I think, are actually metal. The sword is metal. That shotgun is metal. His pistol is metal. And then he actually, I don't have a picture of it, but his big throwing, it's not a throwing star, but whatever it is that like folds in half, it actually folds, and he's got a sheath for it under the coat, and that's metal. So I thought that was really cool. That was a nice touch. It's got the 2 head sculpts, and they both nail Wesley Snipes's visage, and then the sunglasses, which you can swap between the 2 heads.
So, question: you said this was Blade. I thought this was Vampire in New Jack City.
Oh,
yeah. I don't see this as Blade. I don't see where they're getting that.
No, maybe it's Vampire in Brooklyn. Is this Eddie Murphy?
Yeah. I was combining the two, and I did not do a good job.
I knew where you were going with it.
His mama named him Clay. I'll call him Clay.
It's a pretty good figure. I was trying to hit some of the superhero poses that Blade did in the movies, and I think the vest really hinders any kind of like ab crunch, so it's kind of hard to get some of the more dynamic poses. But I mean, he's pretty good.
What's the price point on this?
It was either 100 or 120. I can't remember.
So was it the price of admission?
Yeah.
So, and who is it?
Sawtooth 1/12 Vampire Hunter.
So, Spec, I know you don't have time, right? But when you do, this is something you should review, because the masses aren't getting this, and the niche of the niche that want to know would probably like to see your 2 cents on this. I'm just saying.
Yeah, if I get some time. There's a bunch of reviews already that are out.
Yeah, but are they ToyOptics reviews?
That's not. All I'm saying. They're not, and I know
they have the snap.
I know it's my opinion that does everything.
Would it be possible for you to bring that to me so I could review it?
I'll get on a flight.
I don't want to go to you. I mean, I know I'm asking for you to lend it to me, but I don't want to go to you to get it.
You have more reason to come out west than I do to go to Michigan at this point.
Well, you are correct. My oldest daughter lives out there, but we could walk your old stomping grounds when you worked on Detroit 187 here.
That is true. I do miss Detroit.
Speaking of Detroit, here's a couple of the pit bulls that are running around the streets.
I think that's some of the horrors walking 8 Mile, to be honest.
Yeah, what the hell are these things? You guys have both seen these, right?
I have, but I haven't looked at who they are.
So these are Loose Collector Dogmen. So Loose Collector did a huge werewolf. I'm trying to remember, because I get them kind of confused with the company that also did the werewolves that Operation Monster Force used before they stopped working with said company. But they just did this big, they did the Yeti, the Bigfoot, and the Skookum, which are like almost, I think they're 10 or 11 inch tall, super articulated, beefy monsters. I've got the Bigfoot coming. And the reviews on them look great. And so this was their next offering, the Dogmen. And these are, I want to say these are about 8 inches tall. And they look super articulated. And I just think that these are fun and they could fit anywhere. They could fit in Monster Force. They could fit in Universal Monsters. I think they'll fit in Scooby-Doo, especially if you get the brown one. It could be like a mutant Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo just nailed. Like, I think that would look.
Yeah. So I actually
didn't they turn Scrappy-Doo into a mutant type of thing?
Yeah. I think so.
I could see that for
That's
sure.
what I was remembering. So I actually pre-ordered the brown one.
Just real quick, we've got 90 people here.
Hey, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit subscribe and turn that bell on so you don't miss a beat.
Ding, ding, ding. I see.
Now we're down to 87.
And only 43 likes somehow. 86 now.
If you guys could hit the like, subscribe button, that would be great. But I have a question for the chat for you guys. When you guys were younger, and Punk, I know you didn't drink, but I know you went out. When you go out to the clubs or to a concert, it's late night, you're dancing with these chicks, you're having a great time, and then they turn the lights on. Is that what this is? What is this?
These are chupacabras.
Yeah, those are awesome looking.
I think these are great. It's same. So the Dogman dropped yesterday, and then Loose Collector dropped these chupacabras today. And they'd been teasing both of them for a while, showing prototypes and whatnot. I really want to get these too, because again, you could stick these in Monster Force or even Classified. But right now they're on pre-order as a 3-pack, and I think it's $100, and you have to put a deposit down.
Oh,
so I'm gonna wait, and if I miss them, I miss them. But
so I don't see anything pictured here, but it's an army builder. It's supposed to be something like they travel in packs, so roughly $35 a figure, right?
Yeah.
So my question is, did you see any like accessories that come with them, or this is it?
It didn't show anything, and I mean these aren't even due until it says January of next year.
Okay.
I'm looking right now if there's anything.
I knew Steve Martin would have a good answer here to my question about turning the lights on at the end of the night. No, Baldy, but I've woken up next to women of question and seen these jumping around on my jump.
So on BBTS, they actually have everything about it. Ball tail, ball hip, swivel leg, hinge leg. Like, it breaks everything down with all the articulation, if anyone is interested in.
Yeah, but it just says box contents 3 chupacabra figures.
Now this would be a perfect, if you want to talk about what Cobra is doing with that little raptor that's coming out, this may be a mutated one.
Ooh, nice.
Not bad. I like the way you use your imagination there, Lawrence.
Or I was thinking this is what, like, when you don't eat the eggs that you buy, this is what was going to hatch from it.
Or what you might hatch yourself into the toilet.
Ew.
When you're dropping your own eggs. Speaking of imagination, did you guys see the trailer for Masters of the Universe today? That dropped today. It was the longer official trailer, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And I love how they freaking started it off.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I did. I thought that was awesome.
Right at the beginning, they've got Cringer. He's not quite Battle Cat, but they had Cringer right there. Where is it? Leo the lion?
I don't remember what the lion's name was.
But in place, I thought that was a great way to start off the trailer. And then, Spec, you grabbed a whole bunch of stills from the trailer.
Yeah, so just a couple things we hadn't seen before. So it seems like as soon as he gets to Eternia, he sort of realizes that it's been kind of taken over, and obviously they all get captured, and they're thrown into this jail cell where we see our cast of characters. And so it gives us another look at like Mechanic and Ram Man, and then we can see Fisto kind of between the bars. I'm not quite sure.
Is that your favorite one, Fisto?
Who doesn't like a good fisting every now and then? Fistoing, yeah, something like that.
There's Jim. Jim's in the house. Yeah, it's this was fun, man. And you had Cringer coming around the side.
Yeah, so it was just another clear shot of Cringer that I don't think we'd really gotten to see yet.
Cringer looked very pettable. Like I want to go like snuggle with him.
Now, when I was at Joe Fest, this one statue to the left looks like Larry when you came out of the shower. Just to find the really low towel.
That's what I was like getting out of the pool.
What do you think of them expanding the world like this? Like we've never seen statues leading up to.
I think it's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like I will say this, like I said from the first trailer, I'm like, I have faith. I mean, it looks good, right? I'm always gonna wait, right? Because we've seen too many things where everything gets spoiled. But here's a second trailer, and I'm like, there's new stuff that they're showing us that's hitting lore that just looks exciting. It looks fun. I think He-Man's a little small, but I'll get over it.
Well, listen, so Grizzlehorn here says that Cringer is voiced by Chris Pratt. Have you guys heard that? I didn't know that.
I haven't. I think he's joking. But even if he's not.
104 people watching right now, all because of Cringer.
All because of Cringer.
Because of the Cringer.
I liked, so there was a twist in this trailer. A lot of people didn't pick up on it, apparently. And Spec, you have this picture here that it's hand drawn, but yeah. I know you and I spoke about it briefly in one of the chats. Larry, did you pick up on the twist in this trailer for Masters of the Universe?
I'm not sure.
So most of these origin stories, and I think I was comparing it to like The Lion King, is or even Superman. Like
wait, Mufasa dies in this?
Well, Mufasa does die. Fucking spoiler, dude. No, it's always you don't even know who you are. It's like everybody else knew about Simba, about Clark Kent being Superman or whatever it might be. But in this, he knows that he's He-Man or that he's from Eternia.
Yeah. And
they don't know who he is. That was the twist in the trailer.
Yeah, because he was taken away as a young child.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I threw this one in because I knew all the jerkles in the chat would just love to see Adam get his clothing obliterated off.
Isn't this from the Thor movie? When he goes,
you know what? If you zoom in on this, he's all lotioned up.
Wait, aren't you lotioned up right now too?
Always.
Yes. I'm Winnie the Poohing it. I just have a shirt on.
For some odd reason, I actually believe you.
And he's sitting on a pot of honey.
Another shot of Snake Mountain.
Yeah, just like a cool wide shot where we actually get to see the scope of Snake Mountain. I thought that was really cool, which obviously entails that there's going to, I think that there's like a bit of a journey because obviously they have to travel there.
Yeah.
For the ring?
Well, we have our heroes here in the foreground, right?
Is Golem going to be in this?
Yeah.
Well, they walk
like those little chupacabra guys.
Or is it going to be the Golem we know?
They walk, they stop, they walk some more, they stop, they walk.
Wasn't that Roboto with him? Why can't he just carry them?
I don't know. I don't know if he's that kind of Roboto. A lot of fan service in this, right?
Yeah, so I put this one in just because it gives us a look that they put the Sky Sled in here, and it doesn't have that big kind of griffin head on it, but it's very recognizable as to what it is. Like I saw it and I was like, oh, they're on the sky sleds. Like that's awesome.
I was gonna ask why the Arctic Hiss is in it.
And it also
it actually does look like the Arctic.
I know, as I'm saying, I'm like,
I think it's cool because it shows us another part of Eternia too. So like some of the flora and the fauna and the different parts of the world, and so we're clearly into this like kind of colorful forest.
You can tell it's not the Arctic Hiss because it doesn't. This one lights up.
it has lights.
And
But you didn't know that.
I didn't know that until I just
You were
looked.
like, I was the one. I said, this is not the Arctic Hiss because see, it lights up, and you're like, let me go look at my video where Lenny specifically tells me it doesn't have.
Yeah, I know. I still have to share that. Maybe I'll share that tomorrow if I get a chance. I do like this. G.I. Jetman says, I don't like Skeletor's voice, but that's just me. Well, apparently it's Spec too because he doesn't have a single picture of Skeletor.
That's not true.
Oh,
I did too.
Fuck me in the left ear.
That's
Okay.
right.
I totally missed it. It's right.
And I like the voice. I like what they did with the voice. This one I put in, A, it's a cool action shot of Cringer, but B, a lot of people, because it's a really quick shot, sat there and said, Battle Cat, they're showing us Battle Cat. But you can see that it's Adam and Tila riding Cringer. So we have not seen Battle Cat yet.
And Adam still has his pink or salmon. His salmon.
He's still wearing his clothes.
Yes.
So a quick question here.
Uh-huh.
I thought in the first trailer when we saw Panther, he has like Battle Cat's armor on, doesn't he?
I don't think we saw
I thought I made a comment about how it looks like Panther has Battle Cat's armor. I'm like, that would be cool. Maybe I'm just fucking dreaming it. I swear,
I
like,
don't
you know,
remember
like that would be cool if that's like he gets it from him.
Okay.
Is Panther? I don't remember seeing Panther.
Panther is in the first one. I do remember that.
All right. Well, I totally fucked up, and Skeletor's right here.
Yeah, and we don't know if Orko's in the movie or not. We hope he is. They do talk about magic, so
yeah.
And like, fucking Skeletor just looks awesome.
He looks really well done. I like how the eyes are very small as far as the light goes. It's not overwhelming. I think they nailed the look, man, and the voice. That was we heard him in the first trailer, right?
Nope. Orko is also voiced by Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt does all the voice work now.
So the one thing that worried me was the rumor. We didn't hear his voice in the first trailer, and everybody said Jared Leto's going to be doing more of a kind of a Shakespearean style voice for Skeletor, as opposed to that shrill cartoon voice. And you do hear that, but they lowered it several octaves, so it's kind of this deeper, menacing voice, and I dig it, and it doesn't really have any hint that it's Leto at all. So I like where they're doing that. Oh, and Jared Leto is voiced by Chris Pratt.
Oh man, that was good. Everything goes back to Chris Pratt.
I think it would be great if they do the whole thing, and then when we see the movie, Skeletor is totally voiced over by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Give me the power sword. Come on, give it to me.
Come with me if you want to die.
I have the power.
Tell me that wouldn't be amazing.
It would be amazing.
And especially you're not expecting it. All of a sudden you see Skeletor start talking and it's Arnold.
Frank Langella literally quoted Shakespeare as Skeletor. It's been forever since I've seen the movie, but Langella played a freaking awesome Skeletor in that movie.
He did. And obviously the makeup, the special effects, all that was not where it's at now. So like
no. And that was an indie movie. That was like
Oh,
it straight up was.
Yeah.
So Billy Boy seems to be confused on how movies work.
So there,
how does Leto play Skeletor?
I can help with this. So movies are basically moving pictures. So they take a series of pictures and they move them very quick.
24 frames per second to be exact.
They also put a light behind it and project it onto a large screen. And just recently, we moved out of the silent era, and we have now what's known as talkies. I think I got it right.
More or less.
I don't mind Leto's Joker either, to be honest. But to answer your question, Billy Boy, I don't know if he was actually on set for this or not. So there was an actor, be it him or another actor, that was wearing a mocap suit, more than likely. And then, of course, they do the CG Skeletor on top. And then Leto, if he was there, would perform. And if he wasn't there, he just did what they call ADR after the fact, which is added dialogue replacement or additional dialogue replacement, or whatever it stands for. And he had to do that anyway because they wouldn't have used the voice that they recorded on set regardless.
Well,
so that's how they did that.
Billy's asking another question. Well, Punk, it's clearly CGI and it's not his voice. So where is Leto? I can answer this one too. So in the next picture, it's another Easter egg and fan service. So Leto did this move in My So-Called Life on top of Claire Danes the first time they made love. So you can see that this is Leto performing his own stunts.
And see, I was going to compare this to Zack Snyder's 300 because it was the slow motion, like same thing we actually see in the Spider-Man trailer with the hand ninjas and him going opposite them.
There we go. See,
but just because you don't hear Leto's voice doesn't mean that it's not Leto doing a voice. And then, of course, the sound designers and sound engineers making tweaks on top of that.
And we actually have sound designers and engineers behind the scenes right now. We all actually sound like women. So,
oh, thanks, Billy. That means so much to us.
Actually, we're not pricks. We're jerks. It's in the fucking title.
Guys, we're not circle of pricks. Although that would work too.
Although I have gotten quite a few messages saying that. All right, this is where you. I think this is where you leave off with He-Man.
Yeah, because
what is it that turns you on about this pose?
I just thought that this was really cool. It's the last shot of the trailer, and it's those rotons, I think is what they're called, and it's really showing He-Man as being the most powerful man in the world because these things are spinning.
Universe.
He just grabs them and stops them with his bare hands.
Here's a good question. Here's a question for you all. Do you feel like they have revealed a bit too much in the trailer?
Nope.
Doesn't leave us with many questions at this point. I have a theory for how it ends, but Punk, do you feel like they showed us too much?
Again, that kind of goes back to what I was saying. Like, we see so many of these movies that show too much. I'm really hoping not. They've shown a lot.
The movie itself does show too much because it's a fucking movie. Are you talking about the trailer?
Sometimes the movies, definitely show way too much. Sometimes they have a beginning, middle, and end. Very disappointing. Hopefully this is just the fan service that they're showing you. Like, hey, don't worry, we're gonna get to it. But I don't want it to be like I thought going back to the Cobra Kai series. They didn't try and cram everything into season 1. They were like, here's little Easter eggs. And their hope was it was going to go on longer, right? And it did. So as long as they don't try and cram too much into it, and they haven't shown us everything. And I don't think they have.
Because I would like it to be like at least a 2, maybe a 3 movie arc.
Yeah.
Right. So hopefully like you said, they don't cram too much. Like, I guarantee you the reason they got Jared Leto for this movie is because he will be playing a version of Keldor in some type of flashback. And if they're going to, I guess it's weird to say this for Skeletor, but if they're going to flesh that out, I guess that they could save some of that subplot for a later movie.
They will. And I think they've already, at least in this trailer, they've shown us that they're going to cut back to flashbacks periodically throughout. So it's like Adam remembering things as a kid, like before he picks up the sword and all that kind of stuff. So I think they've shown us a lot, but I think that they've left a lot out.
which leads into my theory since you brought that up. We were saying how this trailer is a little bit different. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, wait till the show is over. Wait until you hit the like button. Wait until you hit subscribe. But what you want to do is go watch the trailer and listen for how they say he remembers everybody. He remembers Eternia. He remembers different characters. He remembers being there. My guess is this might end like American Psycho, where you're not really sure if the movie you just watched took place. It's all in his head because he's a mental patient. Any chance that's the case? Probably not for a family-friendly movie.
There's always a chance. And Billy Butch, again, I don't think that they revealed too much. We don't know what the entire story is yet. So until we go see the movie, and then we're like, oh, fuck. There are certain movies, and you know when you watch the trailer, you're like, they just showed me the whole fucking movie in the trailer.
Yeah.
I don't think that this is one of them at all. I think that they're putting a lot in the movie, and I think they've shown us selectively what they want us to see, and I think that there is a lot that they have not shown us yet.
And here's another thing that I like to say is that, you know, no one needs to see another Spider-Man Origins. No one needs to see Batman's origin. But this origin is different, because if it is true that if he's being sent away, you know, like Superman and Kara, you know, being sent away to Earth, then it's a different story.
Yeah. Now, Super Cool Nerd Show says, Baldy is a sick man. Believe it or not, I actually am sick right now.
Now, this here makes me think that perhaps after his parents get shot in a alley, that he is sent to Earth because Eternia is crumbling.
Yeah, I mean, my guess is obviously he's sent to Earth. Maybe Skeletor uses magic and has people forget about him. Kind of like, who's the guy that plays Spider-Man? I can't think of it, but
Tom Holland.
That was a joke.
I know. I'm still answering the question.
But yeah, something like that. So maybe Skeletor does that. Before we go into our next set of slides,
there you go, Baldy.
Uncle Ben. Fuck, dude. That's a spoiler, man.
You know, see again. If I want to be spoiled on shit, I will go watch Jerkin Games. But here we are, a spoiler-free show. All right.
Oh man. But listen, there's something that this show does do.
I heard another.
Hey, fuck! I hit the wrong one. Thanks to the training I received at the Circle of Jerkz, I finally have a job I love. They really are building stronger communities together. And I feel that that is something that we're doing, right? We're building a stronger community.
Absolutely.
Can you play that again really quick?
Well, hang on. Let's do the lead in. So we like to turn negatives into positives around here. And you guys all know our opening lawyer commercial. I'm very robotic. Is that what you're saying? I'm very...
Not you, man. I never know where to put my hands.
So our opening lawyer spot came out of the fact that a couple specific toy tubers called us ambulance chasers kind of at the very beginning of our run as the Circle of Jerkz. And so I thought it was funny and made a commercial. And now we have another toy tuber who decided to say that they were Gucci and the rest of us were Goodwill. And I thought that was hilarious.
Not just us, some other channels too. But
that's right, other channels as well.
Us,
and
channels.
I found that funny. And so out of that, we founded Circle of Jerkz' Goodwill. And with that, we can show the spot again.
You do it.
I do it? Okay, you gotta give me 1 second.
Thanks to the training I received at the Circle of Jerkz, I finally have a job I love. They really are building stronger communities together.
I feel strong. I feel like we're doing it. We are doing it.
So I didn't realize that when he hangs up the hanger, it hangs up to nothing.
It's just like, You know how we like to beat a dead horse here. Let's watch it one more
Watch
time.
it again. Watch it when he puts the hanger up.
I didn't catch that. Go
I
ahead.
don't think I ever saw that.
Wait, am I doing it?
Oh, you wanted me to do it again? Sorry, hang on.
Thanks to the training I received at the Circle of Jerkz, I finally have a job I love. They really are building stronger communities together.
You really gotta enjoy that AI.
I didn't notice the first few times that we watch it. Like,
No.
but
I watched it like 12 times.
I will say this: the front of our new Circle of Jerkz, it looks a lot like the toy store in Augusta, Georgia, Top Dog Toys, where we went. So it looks very similar to that.
Yeah, that's a great store.
No, there's a new one. They moved. Much bigger.
Even bigger
Yeah.
than the one that Tony and I went to.
Yep. It's supposed to be way bigger.
That's awesome.
But
Size
we'll go
matter.
again this year.
All right, perfect. All right, so you already loaded a slide for us.
I did. Well, you know, we were told that we should put this on a shirt, and I mean, I'm already here's our logo, right?
Yep.
We are the Goodwill Circle of Jerkz, and you can come visit us at our headquarters.
So I guess for the month of April, we'll switch to this logo for the next couple shows.
We still have our cookie in it.
Yeah, we'll still have the cookie in it, but
Yes, but our cookie's right there in the logo. So
Yeah, cookies in the logo.
cookies. The proof is in the pudding. All right, so we got one more movie trailer that dropped today. I figure we talk about that real quick, and then we'll dive into the topic. The logo is awesome. Thank you, Mama Nestor. Is that Mama Nestor?
That is not a moon, god damn it, and you know it.
That's no moon. All right, let's get back to all right, I still don't know where to put my hands. All right, here we go. One more set of shit, and then
Wait, hang on. Billy Boy's Toys doesn't know how the cookie thing got started.
What cookie thing?
That's right. What cookie thing, Billy Boy's Toys? So we were named after somebody referred to us as a bunch of circle jerks, which of course is also a punk band.
yes.
So we kind of went Circle of Jerks, and then if you know about circle jerking, especially if you're like trying to get into a frat, pledging, that's what it's called. My school didn't have frats. You know,
Okay.
there's usually a cookie placed in the middle of the circle, and the last one to finish has to eat the cookie. So
Yeah.
that's where our cookie comes from.
And I guess that leads right into the Supergirl trailer. Because they had a scene in the
Hey,
Helen
there's a
Slater
Supergirl
movie.
trailer?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so the cookie thing is a deleted scene from the Helen Slater Supergirl movie. So a lot of people don't know that. So let's just dive right in here. Spec.
Here we go. Well, that's enough internet tonight. Thanks, Spec.
Wait, make sure you hit that like button before you go.
Bye, Jason.
Who's this guy?
So I know this because of the action figure release. I guess this is the main bad guy from the movie, and his name is Krem from the Yellow Hills, or of the Yellow Hills.
Okay, so like the hills have eyes.
The hills have eyes, I guess. He kind of has a Black Panther, like Michael B. Jordan. What was his character's name? I just forgot. You know, like the scarring.
Yeah.
But this is a scene of him clearly eating a bowl of cereal while shooting Crypto.
Oh, that's not nice.
It's not nice at all. And so then the next slide is her.
Is this where John Wick comes in and kills?
I was gonna say they're and Jason the X, actually Killmonger. Thank you, Airborne. Jason the X is the one that actually was like, oh, they're John Wicking this thing, and it's like, yep. And I think it kind of works, right? Because if we saw the Superman movie, one of the best parts of the Superman movie was Crypto.
Yeah.
And so we already have an attachment to the dog.
Yeah, and then is it an after credits scene where she comes to get the dog? So you find out that the dog is actually Supergirl's dog, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I'll let you handle the slides for this because I think we were on top of
each other the way we like it.
Yeah. So I actually like the next slide here.
So this was, everybody's super excited for this movie. I think more so for Lobo than for Supergirl. And here we have like one of our first shots. I mean, he was teased in the last trailer, but we have Jason Momoa as Lobo, and we actually hear him talk for the first time in this trailer, kind of like we heard Skeletor for the first time. And so obviously he's in a bar and he's about to take a shot. And then we kind of
they nailed it by casting him, right?
I think so. I mean, he's kind of been a little oversaturated the last year or so, but if there was ever a role that was tailor-made for him, it was probably Lobo.
Yep.
This was just a cool shot of Supergirl using her I-beams and the mass amount of strength she has. Here was another cool shot of Momoa on Lobo, and they show his. Does his motorcycle have a specific name?
Space Hog.
The Space Hog. And here's another shot of the skull strapped to the Space Hog. I thought that was kind of cool.
I mean, a lot of fan service again.
Yeah, tons of fan service. Here's a shot of Kara getting pissed off and her eyes going red. And then this was a pretty cool shot of Momoa with his big hook on the chain as he's swinging it around and taking out a circle of bad guys.
Circle of Jerkz.
Circle of Jerkz. And then here's a bunch of Circle of Jerkz beating a dead horse.
So the one thing, and again, I haven't seen the trailer, but the thing that I don't understand why they did this was that Lobo is voiced over by Chris Pratt.
Yes.
Yes.
That is true.
It's just apparently there's some clause this year where he's doing a lot of voiceover work. So
And he sounds like Mario is what I heard.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's like
me, Lobo. And I was like, that's weird.
Well, when he's swinging the hook around, he goes, wahoo!
We might talk G.I. Joe today. We may not either.
No, we're getting to it with the trailer, and it's me, a Lobo. We got this too.
Yeah, so
McFarlane
did a bunch of toy drops. I didn't realize it when I put the pics in. I thought that they were doing Lobo with the Space Hog, but they are just selling the Space Hog by itself for $50.
I think it's because it's so massive. So the comic book Space Hog that they had, I think it was an Amazon exclusive, like a year or so ago. It's like this one piece, but it's not huge. Like this thing is fucking hefty.
Well, wait a minute. Wait. Jason, what did I say that the Samoans are going to come visit me? I didn't insult Samoan culture.
So, I understand that. Like you said, this thing is so massive. That's why it's probably sold alone. That would explain why some adult toys don't come with the butt plug with it. It's too massive to have it as a 2-pack.
It's a little too big.
Cost a little too much for everyone.
So how do you think they did with I don't know how to follow that up, Punk. How do you think they did with this? I mean, I like it so much. He looks so much better as Lobo than he did as Aquaman.
Yeah, I mean, like as far as figures go, I think this looks great. I'm curious to see if Mattel is going to have their version when they get to start doing these. I want to know if the jacket is reused from the death metal Dark Knight. But other than that, I mean, it's got like a real chain. It's got the big hook. He's got 2 heads, a bunch of hands. So, it's McFarlane's trying to end on a high note, and they may hit that.
Well, similar to Girls at the Club that you see when the lights come on, she's got a weird neck, man.
Or she
has
has
like no neck.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is clearly an early Supergirl because it's got puppy crypto. So they did like Lobo, his bike, the main villain, and then 3 Supergirls. So there's this version of Supergirl, as it says, with Puppy Crypto and the sword. And then there's this version of Supergirl, which also has that weird kind of smirking face.
Yeah, they're trying to get the smirk down.
Yeah, and then there's this one I think is a Walmart exclusive. Don't quote me on that, but I don't think it went up at all the same stores. Like, it's not on BBTS. So it's just Supergirl with Crypto with the trench coat.
Okay, and then we met this guy at Joe Fest, I think.
Yeah. So this is of the Yellow Hills. So this is how I figured out who he was. And it looks like he can turn into an army builder. I don't know if that's his head with like a mask on it, or if that's supposed to be like gang members' heads and then you can army build. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, he looks pretty cool. He actually looks like face sculpt wise the best of the characters, if you think about it.
Probably. So yes, it is a Walmart exclusive, the trench coat.
He looks pretty cool. And then this was a surprise that dropped along with the Supergirl info, right?
Yeah, the Melissa Benoist Supergirl. I'm not so keen on the face sculpt.
And what's her last name?
Benoist.
It's not Benoit.
No.
Isn't that how it's spelled though?
No, there's a S there. Benoist.
Hmm.
So I'll name drop like I did in the chat. I worked on the first season of Supergirl. She is just an amazing human being. She's super kind. She's super nice. She's girl next door. Like, it's cool.
Wait, he's saying Space Hog looks fantastic. This is Supergirl from the WB.
Did you get to film her when she was in her underwear trying on suits?
No, I didn't start working on it till a little bit later in the season.
Okay. All right, so she's a sweetheart. This figure actually looks pretty decent, the face sculpt. From what
I mean, from the 3/4 angle, it looks okay. When you look at it from the straight on angle in other shots, it's not quite hitting the mark. But it's cool that they're doing this. Like, who would have thought that they would have gotten this version of her? So it was a nice little surprise for the people that get these.
Yeah, I mean, DC, especially on the WB, or was it UPN? Was it UPN or the WB?
CW, yeah.
CW.
I feel like if you pop this head off and put a Joan Rivers head from Spaceballs on, you would have that character. If you remove the cape.
Dot Matrix.
Yeah. You see it? Like the skirt?
I see it now. A little bit of gold spray paint. You're good to go. Just a couple more DC things and then right into our topic here, which we're actually doing amazing on time today. What character is this? New character, right?
This is Captain Boomerang.
Okay.
So this came on my expensive delivery day. So the Mezco animated Batman, and I haven't really gotten to mess with him too much yet. I will say he doesn't have ankle rockers. His ankles spin 360, and that kind of sucks because it's hard to get him into certain poses. Other than that, he's pretty great for being a Mezcoized version of an iconic look. I thought that they did a pretty good job nailing it. And we put it here in the chat because they announced that tomorrow the animated Robin goes up for pre-order.
Yep.
So,
and he's got what were you saying? He's got
a fleshlight.
No, sit on Batman's lap action. Is that what you're saying?
It's called Young Ward Posability.
Young Ward Posability.
But that's the fleshlight that he has there, is it not?
It could be.
I guess.
Wait, whose head is off? KJ, Batman. It's been Mezcoized, so it's off a little bit.
AJ might be behind.
Yeah.
No, he's saying it's Batman.
There you go. It's got an awkward boner feature.
Man, that is extra creepy. So we don't like to beat a dead horse here, but we did go over. We have a new logo that we're rolling out for the next few weeks. We have a headquarters now that you can come visit all of us. We're all there all week long. And then
Tony will be greeting as he is the junior lawyer.
Tony
So
is the greeter. And then let's get into the topic. Sort of.
Wait, we have a topic? It's already 5 o'clock.
So, how did this go down last week?
Kind of like a surprise drop, kind of like they did the police officer.
It was kind of just random, right?
It was totally random. Even though so many people already had it.
Yeah, I mean, if people pay attention, he's been back here on my shelf.
Nobody pays attention.
But
well, I take it back. There are some people that pay attention to what you have back there because they'd like you to send it to them so they can review it.
Rank it.
Now, Punk, I know you got this. I know, I think Bees, maybe Adam got this too.
Yeah.
Spec, you skipped over this?
I skipped it. When I was out in the desert this past weekend and went to the Walmarts out there, I found one that was stocked with all sorts of stuff. So I got Zap and the female Crimson Guard. I skipped Crazy Legs for now. I got Scareglow, and then they had the Special Forces guy, and I'm not feeling him. Like, I get him on clearance. That Scareglow is amazing, by the way.
It is.
Freaking, they nailed it. And it has me so excited for what it means for Motu and for their DC line, which I've been told that Mattel is actually kind of excited that people got all up in arms over the kid line, because that means they're going to be absolutely blown away by what they're doing with the collector line. Like, people are underestimating what the collector line is going to be.
So the thing about this that a lot of people don't know is he looks amazing, but he looks even better with a Punk with Toys crate made by Random Diorama. He can't really fit his big weapon in here, but they go really good together. And again, if you don't know, just like how certain things come off, you can pop this open. It holds accessories. You can hold his hands in here.
Okay, perfect. I got a question for you, Lawrence.
Yes.
So, B Macatron, which is B Mac from the Joe team, he dropped this last week. Again, we said no fanfare. Some people found it leading up to this. What do you think? Like, why are they doing that? Because we also got the random digital drop last week. What do you think the thought process is there? That's not true, Stu for lunch. They do.
I think just like those displays that Walmart put out, they weren't supposed to put them out yet.
Okay.
Because Walmart doesn't follow street dates. Like, unlike Target, who puts their own street dates on and refuses to sell anything early. Walmart just, if they can get it and put it out there, they do. I don't think they were expecting Walmart to have them. I think they were supposed to all be in stock. This is the day that it goes up, because everyone had them in stock. Amazon had them in stock. Entertainment Earth has them in stock. So I haven't looked at BBTS, but I'm assuming they do. Pulse did. These were all in stock.
Yeah, and it kind of just rolled out, and we were getting alerts left and right. And then this was the slide on the right. This was about an hour before we started our stream, where I thought it was pretty interesting the way they worded this. There's talking about the Legacy Collection, the Action Soldier, Special Forces, how before they built the team, they're leaning into the lore or the history of G.I. Joe before Real American Hero with the verbiage they use here. What do you guys think of that? Do you think we're going to start seeing some shit from 60s, 70s, or just these modern updates?
I don't know. I think anything's possible, but I don't know if they'll go classic.
It would be very interesting if they went and, let's say, did a World War II sets of figures and started pushing those out. I'd be interested in that. I think it'd be cool if they did a World War II set of figures. I mean, no one's really done it. At least no one that I would buy it.
Exactly.
Well, Marvel did World War II Logan.
And I do have that one. And it's
they
a
did
really good
World
figure.
War II Captain America.
That I do not have, but I wish I did.
They did Peggy. All right, so
Did you someone say Peg?
Ah!
Darren says retailers can put them out when they get them in. Target can be a pain in the ass and claim they won't put them out or go in the back and get them until they reset the toy aisles. That's very true. We all saw that with the Royal Guard.
Yep. Target did that. A couple retailers did that. So
Here you go, Baldy.
the French toy made. Oh, Valversailles. Okay. Yeah. Is he doing a? He is doing one.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I saw something before.
Hence Lawrence saying not anyone he would buy from.
Which now I am picking up what you were putting down.
Yes.
I do get some stuff from the French company. That looks good. Lawrence, I feel like you're going way off topic here, but go ahead.
I'm just doing. Oh, Tony's not here to go off topic, so I figured I would.
All right.
And the head does glow pretty nicely, and there's a lot of detail on this head too.
Did
I wish-
somebody ask that here? I don't know.
Somebody asked it in our chat after I showed it and did a review on it.
Okay. Wait, Hyatt's. Oh, that's okay. I was looking at one and you pulled another one up.
Oh,
This costs as much as. Come on, man. What are you doing?
We're not in simpatico.
No, this. Well, I'm actually 2 minutes behind you guys. This costs as much as the Blue Ninjas 2-pack. Is this seriously worth the money? Punk, you opened it, and Spec, you passed on it. So, Punk, after opening it, do you agree with Spec? Was it worth it?
I think they're priced too high. The fact that they went from 35 to 40 and just really jumped right up to 43, like, hey, people will pay 40. Let's just go to 43. I think it's ridiculous.
Especially with the amount of reuse in this pack.
Yeah, I mean, they give you a new plate carrier and the RPG. I think there might be something else that's new on there, but not enough. And this is what they do. I still think this should probably be under 40. I think it's too much, but I wouldn't compare it to the Blue Ninjas.
Well, when you start to do this amount of reuse, I get it. You're making the most of the buck for the mold. I get that. Okay, but do a little bit of fan service, especially with the way the economy is going. The disposable income is not there like it was 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Throw something back. That's where I think there's a big misstep with Hasbro. Well, a lot of companies actually.
Yeah, their biggest misstep is that some of their figures that they're paying royalties for end up costing less than what they don't pay royalties for.
Right.
But at the same time, all the people that said that they're not going to buy it, I put it out on Amazon and I can see how many people bought it. And I think there was like 60 or 70 of these bought. And that's just through my links.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear that no one's buying it. That's bullshit.
I think it's fun. I think it's great for fodder, especially if you like to do simple customizations. You don't have to leave this figure's face on there. You could do a special teams with Duke, with some of the other characters. Who else fits on there pretty well?
You're going to have Hit and Run. You're going to have the Halo jumper. He should fit on it perfectly. So,
yeah.
By the way, I went to Ross today and they had just put out more Halo jumpers.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen a Halo jumper there.
I've seen a bunch. They were out with the snipers and.
Yeah, I think it's the infantry soldier that everybody's chasing that went up in price.
funny because if I knew that, I would have bought the shit out of those at Ross when I found them.
The infantry? Oh, I didn't even know he hit there.
He
Yeah,
hit
that one
Ross.
jumped up in price.
I only saw him once, but I saw like 5 of them.
I did want to talk. I wanted to read this one real quick. Baldy, I think we'll continue to see random what the fuck stuff from the Joe team. They don't seem to have a plan.
You're absolutely wrong about that.
I think they very much have a plan. And the thing is like all these legacy, like I said I wasn't going to buy the fireman, and then I bought the fireman, and he ended up being one of the better figures, right?
Dude, that fireman set is freaking fantastic.
Yeah. The cop is a great figure.
Yep.
The sniper is okay, like whatever. The Halo jumper is neat for what he is. The army infantryman is kind of cool for what he is. The frogman is kind of neat for what he is, right? None of them are must-haves. Maybe the fireman and the cop, but it's all world building, right? And this figure, especially with the skull face paint and the skull bandana and all that, like it's kind of reminiscent if you're a Call of Duty fan or you just want an army build or you're into just army action figures. But I think it was KJ that said it in the chat. It was like for his money, he'd rather get the similar version of this that Operation Monster Force makes. And I don't know that I disagree with that. Like it's a great Monster Force puts out some really great figures. And I'm sure that this is a fun figure and a fine figure for what it is. It just, when I see it, I don't get excited about it. Like, yeah, the skull face paint's kind of neat, whatever, but
it's not a must-have figure.
It's not a must-have. And I find I sat there and looked at it, and with my increasingly growing collection and lack of space, it's like, where does this fit on my shelf? And him just being another generic character, the answer is like he doesn't, unless I find him on clearance somewhere. So,
but I also think figures like this, it harkens back to, the Nameless Joes back from, the 12-inch figures. But also,
you're not wrong, KJ.
this is the guy walking down, walking down the aisle.
What the fuck are you talking about?
This is the military guy that sees this and wants to put it on his, on his shelf, or the kid that his dad is serving right now, and he's like, "This is who my dad is." Right? It doesn't have a name to it.
I'm going to throw another group in there. Gamers, Call of Duty players.
I said that.
Well, I'm saying it again because I wasn't paying attention.
Baldy, I like when you say it.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you.
And this is another thing that, once again, like we said about the police officers and the firefighters, like this can go with any line, right? You can put it with your Marvel Legends. You can put it with your Operation Monster Force and figures like that. But for $40, I can get the Phantom Corps figure, but he's not going to have the same weapons. He has a smaller weapon. He doesn't have the RPG. And again, I think when it comes to that FAMAS, like no military figure is going to use it because it's not a U.S. military weapon. They should not have given it. But the M4 and 203, that's something you can use.
Yep.
So again, the fact that they own the property, a lot of this is reuse. They definitely should have. I think it should have been at a cheaper price. But we've been talking about this before. Like, give Cobra Troopers on Hasbro Pulse for $18 or $20 with like one small firearm, and people buy the shit out of that.
Yep. You want to read this one? What?
I've been selling off a bunch of Joes because I don't have the space. It's a total pick and choose situation for Joes going forward. I want to get more out of my collecting, so OMF, Vala, or whoever.
Well, let's just that's a good segue to like what are you guys getting these? I mean, I know that we're likely getting them because I don't think I am though. I think I'm leaning towards not.
I might get that grunt if it goes on clearance just because it's a solid looking retro grunt, but I'm happy with the grunt that I have.
Yeah, so am I. And he's classified up. So we'll go into this. So everybody knows Jeremy. He runs some of the groups, right? He did a breakdown of retro, like what we're getting different here, and it's really it depends on what you're after, right? So I would say that some of these retros in this wave would be the Goodwill figures to the Gucci that is classified. Okay. Here's our breakdown here. And of course, I made the picture way too small. But our Jeremy, he did a good job of breaking these down. Obviously, you have different shades of green. You have bare hands instead of gloved hands. And so on. The harness overlays are the ones from the green shirt. It's good if you're collecting the retro classified line. Is this a misstep, or do you think it's a good release?
I mean, as far as retro goes, I think this is a good retro release, right? These are for the people that want the OG 13 and want the OG 13 look. I think it's good reuse, it's good callback, it's good retro. It's just, I'm happy with the classified grunt. Like,
But we could have done this with what we already have, right?
If you put all the parts and pieces and bits together or whatever, or swap heads, I don't know if the peg is the same size, but put Grunt's head on one of the green shirt bodies.
Yeah.
But maybe this is for the on-card collectors, right? Like, I don't know. I
don't know. Punk, I know that you've touched on this subject a few times, so we'll go to the Techno Viper. Like, what are your thoughts here? Is this warrant a re-release?
I have no issues with it. This is something they already have the mold. They're going to put on a retro card, so it is different. There are people that want the retro card. This is an army builder. Grunt can also be turned into an army builder, but there were so many people that bitched and whined and cried that that's not OG enough for me for my Grunt. He never had a plate carrier. Well, now you have the actual look of Grunt. He has an M16.
Mm-hmm.
This is an army builder, so you can buy one or two, or just leave it on, on card. Either way, the way that I look at it is not costing them anything other than to just reprint it and paint it, and they're gonna throw it on a card. People are gonna buy it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of them.
Well, I missed it because somebody said they're going to make this the leader of his techno squad. Here it is. Mike said it. This Techno Viper is going to be the leader of my techno army. Now, I didn't really army build these guys at all. They don't feel like an army builder to me, but they are army builders. They're a generic type of trooper with a specialty.
Yeah. I only got one of these, but to the retro card thing. So I only bought one of the original Snow Serpents, and I bought two of the retro because the main Snow Serpent, he'll be the leader of the pack, and the two retro guys will be the underlings, and then vice versa for the eels. I had two of the classified eels and one of the retro eel, and even though like the differences in those are very minimal, the retro eel would obviously be the leader, and I can see that happening with these, and maybe if I had kind of already army built the Techno Vipers, I might have done that. But so far I haven't bought the retro bat, and I saw it in person finally at that same Walmart, and he was really good. I haven't bought retro Crazy Legs. I will get him eventually because I do want the OG colored body, and I just won't get these. And I'm thankful that they made these three retros the option, because then I'm not spending money on these and put more money towards the fourth item that we'll talk about, which is the one that I really want.
So there's also one other thing about this card. This is why I really like this. The one that came in the classified box, I imagine he was black. And in my world, Cobra didn't have black, and my original Real American Hero Techno Viper was white. So in my mind, this one is white. I'm not racist, because some of my favorite characters are Roadblock, Stalker. He's from Detroit. Doc. I really love Doc. Iceberg. So I'm not racist, but in my mind, I just had a problem with the classified box one because
that's Jeremy Frontrera, everybody. Jeremy Frontrera.
So it's a different. The Jeremy that we like is the one who shared these.
Yes,
and he did a great breakdown. And there's a lot of guys that aren't on YouTube, right? And they're really good in the social media space with sharing this kind of information, and sometimes we lean on them too. So anybody on the fence with getting this, it's slightly different shades of purple, right? It's definitely more of the retro. So you're going to see a recurring theme here with releases. They're now double dipping, right? So he's got the silver on the collar like the original one did, and so on.
Just in case people haven't figured it out yet that are kind of newer to the show, Punk was completely joking and making fun of an actual racist who was making similar comments a long time ago.
Yeah, a while back there was a guy. He wasn't happy about the Televiper that came with the Trouble Bubble because one of the heads was black, and that was not the original.
Yep.
And even though it comes with a white head and you didn't have to use it nor make the post, and then when people started calling him racist, he told everyone how he wasn't, because some of his favorite figures are Roadblock, Doc, like he went down every black G.I. Joe figure to tell us how racist he wasn't.
Right. Well, do you know what that Televiper said to Jeremy?
Damn, Fred, you white as fuck.
But we do have 125 people here, so we'll usually lose 5 people when we say
Hey,
this.
beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit subscribe and turn that bell on so you don't miss a beat.
Nope. We're at 127.
Oh, we went up. That's weird. That's an anomaly.
130.
So just to make things frustrating and annoying for everybody.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Would you like to see me Lucky Charms?
I told you my mom does not like it when you guys play that one.
That's the first time I've seen it.
Oh, you saw it?
That's the first time I've seen it with sound. Like I said, I always see it over here.
You must have rebooted your computer.
No, I'm using a different. I'm actually using Edge right now rather than my
You're edging?
Yeah, you're all about that edging, baby.
Oh yes, but I think you guys knew that.
We've moved on from pegging to edging.
Well, speaking of edging, on the file card, this is one of the most controversial things. This character talks about how he likes edging. So,
wait. First off, no toy bounty hunter. They can't be.
Wait. Oh.
Not in Jeremy's mind.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I just heard Wild Bill got suspended because he was buzzing Kid Rock's house over the weekend.
What?
You didn't see the news? There was the Apache helicopters that were like doing flybys of Kid Rock's house.
No, I didn't.
So they've now suspended and grounded the pilots.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah,
were they Haslab backers?
Maybe,
because they're probably pissed off about this. So let me ask you a question.
I'm not pissed off about this.
That was a good setup.
All right, so for guys in the chat, people that haven't backed the Haslabs or missed out on the Dragonfly, we here at Circle of Jerkz like to know that our Haslabs go up in price so that we can scalp them to you guys. We've talked about this before. One of the reasons we even have a show is to talk about the scarcity of the Haslabs, right? And docking. So my question is, does this now bring down the value of Wild Bill, and does this now turn you away from backing a Haslab because they're going to do a retro version of the character? We'll start with Larry.
Absolutely not. You see my reviews and see everything behind me. It's numbered. Like, if you are a completist, there's only so many of these made. And I will say, I do wish they would have gone with the Sunbow version just to make it different at this point. But it's not going to change the value, in my opinion. It'll allow people to have one if they want it. But if you truly want it, you're going to spend the money on the Haslab one.
So, again, we have another breakdown here from Jeremy. He did a really nice job here, and he breaks it down. It's definitely different. This figure has ripcord's arms, and where the Haslab has the gloves, a little more detail. There's different patches, tampos on the shoulders, different hair color, and it's definitely matching the 83 version that we got. Shades are silver again to match the 83 version, and the leather vest and belt no longer have a wash like the Haslab. Is that enough of a change, Spec? I mean, it kind of satisfies the fan base that doesn't back the Haslab, right?
I think it's enough of a change, and we're still not guaranteed that you won't see figures retro carded from Haslabs. We never saw a regular release of the Hiss Tank driver. Right?
I cannot believe that they haven't done the Hiss driver yet, like in some form.
They are using the head for the Hiss Tank.
Well, that's, again, with the Hiss.
Yeah. with the Hiss, with the made to order Hiss.
And the tiny little hands.
Yeah. And we'll never, I don't think we'll ever see a retro carded Glenda. Right?
What about Glenda?
I don't think we'll ever see like a retro carded or a single release version of Glenda.
Well, Glenda is Scarlet, and we did get retro Scarlet.
And
But are you talking about?
But I'm talking about actually Glenda, like getting a single release Glenda that wasn't attached with the Haslab.
No, those are the ones that definitely shouldn't be done, right? Like,
Right.
in my opinion, those ones should not be, because they are, like, you don't need them. That's why people said, what is it, Gooch? The Gung Ho? Is that what his name is over in, I think, Argentina?
Right.
Like, there's no, like, you do that version, there's no reason to ever put that one out. So same with Glenda. They
I
gave
thought,
us,
I thought you were talking about like the Gooch, like
well, that too.
I was wondering where he was going. with
Gaucho.
Listen, I live in the U.S., so I know the U.S. guys, and I don't even know all of them.
So I think, a few people did this breakdown because I think Wild Bill out of the three retros from last week is definitely the one people were most interested in and most disappointed in because we didn't get that Sunbow version. I think this was Gil Tucker that put them up against each other. And again, enough difference to warrant getting it again? Does it take away from the Haslab version?
I don't think so. The Haslab, I like the Haslab more personally. I like the more ornate gloves and the holsters. But again, like, it gives people who didn't back the Haslab or came in late an opportunity to get him.
Tristan T. Gucci will.
But hey, I have to leave in like 15 minutes, so
you ain't going anywhere.
Guys, it's 8 p.m.
All right. Okay. So listen, I made this next one, and by I mean AI. Okay. I didn't make anything. All I did was feed a prompt. Do you think people would have been happier with this?
I would have probably bought that one.
One at a time, you fuckers. Go ahead, Spec.
No, I would have bought this one if they had announced this one. It's different enough.
And what about you, Larry?
Look at the moon boots, man. They need to come with a Kmart tag. All right.
It's the Napoleon Dynamite edition.
Wait, didn't you wear those going to school when you were a kid?
Yes. Yes.
We talked about that before.
Yes, this could be the Arctic one. This could have been the Arctic one.
So we got a no, the Sunbow one is ugly. Which again, like there's enough fans of the Sunbow line where do you think we'll get one at some point?
Yeah.
Because this would be a different vest, at least, different boots.
Yeah, I think eventually they'll get around to it.
When they decide to do a Locust, because we're already seeing they're doing those, he would be perfect with the Locust.
Yeah, so we're getting different answers here. Darren would have bought it. Does it come with 6 fingers?
That's an extra hand that comes with it.
Caps lock is still broken. Haslab is where the fans get to dictate what happens. Hasbro headquarters. Sure. At this point, we all know that's, the Haslab is the Haslab. So the big reveal from last week is the worst kept secret since the Dragonfly. So we got IG Destro is finally coming here, and I did not include some of the pictures of the previous releases because I think we all know that this is a whole new mold. It's different. I have really one question.
Shut your whore mouth, Airborne Customs.
No, give me.
I want a Locust over a Tigerfly.
I want a Tigerfly because I actually had the Tigerfly as a kid.
I like Baldy better than you.
I know. I don't care.
So I wanted to ask you guys this question. It wasn't Cobra Commander. It was Destro that was vac metal when we were kids, right? Both versions. Would you have liked to have seen this in a vac metal?
Nope.
You're saying no.
Doesn't matter. I could care less about that stuff.
I actually think it took away from the retro release of Cobra Commander. I liked the silver paint, but you're saying for Destro, who was known to have the vac metal, you're okay with this?
Yeah, because this will photograph nicer, and the lack of vac metal shows the detailing a lot better. Like, I mean, there's a lot going into that sculpt, like around the eyes and the bottom of the eyes and the nose and the brow and everything. Like that would have all disappeared with vac metal.
Yeah, Destro is where the budget went for sure. So I have a question. We didn't really get into pricing too much, and you're going to be going soon. So with this beast, this thing is a beast, right?
It's a beast.
Beast.
This is per Hasbro last week. This is beastly. It's probably bigger than Serpentor's Chariot. Where do you think this is going to come into the price point? So we'll start with spec.
I mean, the snake armor is beastly, and that didn't have a figure, and that was, what was that, 79 or 75?
75.
Yeah, 75, I think.
But the claw was also not small, and that was 55. I mean, I'm hoping to see it somewhere between like around $80. And I know that Kimberlin is pretty adamant that it's going to be around the same price as the Vamp. I hope not, but since I'm passing on all the retros, and this has been my most wanted version of Destro since I don't know how long. This is my most wanted classified figure for a few years now. Like I'm buying it no matter what. But I'm hoping more 80. But the rumors,
you're looking for the $80 range.
I'm hoping for the $80 range.
Punk, what dollar range, and is this going to be an exclusive somewhere?
No exclusive, as it's sitting on the shores right now, unless you mean fan channel, possibly.
Well, Nemesis also had the same report and shipped the day that it was announced. So that's what I think they're going to do here.
But I don't. But Nemesis was a exclusive. I don't think this is an exclusive. We might be wrong. I mean,
Yeah.
It
So
could be.
Darren says it's Famazon.
All right. So if it's Amazon, that means that it's available everywhere but Target and Walmart.
Yeah. And he also says the same thing that Kimberly's saying. It's going to be $109.99.
So here's my thing with that, and I talked about this last night. When you look at the All Striker, the rubber wheels, it turns, it has shocks, all the stuff that did come with crankcase. There's more to it than this. So unless we see a different look at it, they're just raising the price and saying, hey, you know what? This is going to be, which is the $100 price point is now $110.
Yeah.
I hope it's not. Again, I was shocked when we all picked the snake armor, and I know I said 100. I think Baldy was the one that was right on that. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Though he was wrong about the lights, even though he talked to Lenny about it, but that's a whole other story. I'm gonna say, I know everyone else is saying 110. I'm gonna go with the $80 price point.
Okay. My guess was $10 more than Serpentor. So I was going around the $90 mark. I'd be okay if it comes in sub 100, even if that's $99. I start to get annoyed past that price point. I don't need it that bad, but I want it. And that's the thing. They know that they're at a point now where they know people are going to be skipping the retros. And instead of getting a full wave of figures, which if it was just 4 figures, we'd be somewhere around that, $120 mark. So if I skip the other 3, then I guess I'm still, I don't know. It's all how you weigh it.
The thing is with Sean Forster, he says, if the special ops trooper is 43, this means 110. That would make sense if their pricing made sense, but so much of their pricing doesn't make any sense. Remember that polar bear with snake eyes was, I think, $75, right? And that's a big hunk of
65.
Yeah.
Okay, 65 to begin with.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't think we're going to see a ton of these like we did the polar bear set. I don't think we're going to see. I don't know. The reasoning with how they make some of this stuff. So I'm definitely going to pre-order one. Do you think it'll be tomorrow, or do you think they just announce it tomorrow?
No, there will be nothing that goes out for pre-order tomorrow.
It'll probably be next Tuesday, right?
Yeah, and that's Tuesday, and then
the special agent or whatever, the camouflage figure goes up tomorrow, officially tomorrow.
No, he's on pulse right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, because whenever BMAC dropped that thing, he said or people were saying within the next 24 hours, and that was Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, they all
wait, Pulse just posted tonight, and they're like 4 days behind.
No, it went up that day.
Yeah, it went up the same day.
Yeah, the same day that Amazon and everyone went up, they all went up the same day.
I'm telling you, that post I had from earlier dropped about an hour before the show tonight.
Oh, he dropped it the same day as well, so maybe he redid it.
Okay. It. All right, so Spec, you already said you're all in on this one.
Yeah, I'm buying this in a heartbeat.
And Larry, you and I both know we're both getting it. I still have mine, although I don't know where the hell I put them.
I can't wait for Punk to rank the missiles.
Oh,
I've already started.
I am such a jackass. I've been looking. You guys saw me looking for this figure. It's right here. He's on my arcade machine. God, what a jackass. So
yeah, I've already started breaking down the missiles due to the digital render. So I'm actually going to do a breakdown of digital render missiles, and then I'll break down them in real life too.
Okay. So I had also heard there's pre-orders tomorrow. He's saying that he's not going to say what they will be, but I mean, I guess
you just keep your secrets, mister.
We can all guess what they are. but we're saying it's not Destro. I feel like it's going to be Destro, but you guys are saying another week or two out.
I mean, usually when they drop the announcements, it's the following week for pre-orders. Sometimes same day. I don't know. They'll do what they do.
Like Nemesis was the same day, and I'm probably wrong. I feel like Nemesis was the same day. I know that when the pre-order went up, it wasn't a pre-order. He was in stock.
Right. That I remember.
Just remember all the people that whine and cry that all these pre-orders. You're not paying for it right now. You have time to save your fucking pennies if you want to get it.
Well, depending on this price.
Nickels. There's no pennies. Nickels.
It could be a ways out. Spec.
Yes.
We could always come back to Destro. Do you want to go into your prediction for?
I totally forgot about that part. I do need to like jet in a few minutes.
I know you need to jet. You were so we're gonna go right into our predictions of what they might reveal or name drop tomorrow. And Spec has a really good one, and it's a 2-pack, right?
It's a 2-pack. Bobby Behar's favorite thing in the world. 2-packs.
Okay, so I am going to pull this up for Bobby. I'm not sure if he's here. Which one would be the hostage figure?
I don't know, but I think we're gonna get a Baroness and Lady J in bikini 2-pack, right? And then they can fight it out on the beach. I don't remember the episode that had that whole thing going, but I think they're gonna dive deep and give us that.
Okay, now I got a question for you. Is that Jello that they're in?
It's supposed to be. There's definitely jokes that could be made, and I'm not gonna fucking make them because I like being a married man. So yes, Jello.
Jello. It does look like
basically
Jello.
they're on their period, and this is all. Period.
Come on, man. He just said he wasn't going to say that shit.
He said,
he said it, not me.
It's Jello.
It's period juice.
Oh God. What is wrong with you, man? Or it's Kool-Aid. Did you think of that? Maybe it's Kool-Aid, and the Kool-Aid man's going to come running in.
Well, that's actually the rim of Kool-Aid man's head. They're actually inside Kool-Aid man.
So, actually, your idea for this didn't come from this figure, but it came from the cartoon where she's in the bikini.
Yeah. Weren't they both?
I think they both were. And I believe this is the work of Ferry the Workaholic. Yeah. And that is a Tigra body repainted because you can see the teeth on the side of the bikini there. But yeah, he nailed it here. Do you think Hasbro would ever have the balls to release bikini figures? I would say yes. What would you guys say?
I'm going to say no. But I like Todd C's comment. You should read that.
It's all right.
I will say this. I would love this because I would just go troll the Star Wars fucking Facebook groups that will whine and cry that there's no slave girl Leia, but they did a bikini Baroness. Do you know how amazing that would be?
Well, they did release the Marvel Legends Rogue and Shanana. What's her name?
Shauna, I think.
Shauna. They did release that, and that was very skimpy.
But that's how like every single superhero is drawn at some point.
That's true, and the Baroness was drawn at some point like this. I mean, on a Saturday morning. All right, Spec, are you going to still hang out? Because I think for sure, if they did do a Baroness and they offered up another one, we all know that the retro comic accurate one is going to come because it matches what we got with the Rattler Haslab. It's the same body. But do you think we'll see this Baroness?
Man, I would be all in if they released this one. Whose guess was this?
I just threw it in there once I knew we had Baroness. I saw this a few days ago. Somebody AI'd this. And
I thought this was real.
This would be a freaking awesome version of the Baroness to get.
So for people that don't know, this is based on the Energon version of Baroness, where she's actually part of the Joe team. Larry, would you get this?
Oh yeah, I think it looks good. And I mean, I'm not following the Energon universe, but
you should follow it, Larry.
Yes, I know what happens when I walk into a comic book shop.
And we're up to we just dropped. We're at 150 viewers.
I think for sure
150, 151, 150. Michael better say something right now.
Michael. All right, yeah, we'll do.
Hey,
Michael.
beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit subscribe and turn that bell on so you don't miss a beat.
But I want people to know about the community that we're building.
Thanks to the training I received at the Circle of Jerkz, I finally have a job I love. They really are building stronger communities together.
It is the truth. It is so much the truth. So
it is the truth. And on that note, I need to go because I have to help build a stronger community right now.
All right, man. Thanks for hanging out. My mom's telling us to wrap it up soon anyway, but we do have a few more guesses that Punk and I can cover. So get the F out of here.